Hey there, ninjas! I'm going to teach you 2 words that's going to change everything when it comes to you treating your OCD and anxiety. It empowers you to change your entire mindset and, in turn, change the way you think about uncertainty forever. You ready for the 2 words? Do it! Just kidding, that's not the 2 words. You would do it if you could do it. Well, you can do it. Yeah, you could do it. You could do it. I know I'm not supposed to give you the secret just yet, but I will anyway. Or should I wait till we get 5 minutes into the video? Thinking. Nah, I'm gonna give it to you now. But here's the thing, you gotta stay to the end of the video. Think about a time where you've used the words, what if? Those aren't the 2 words. I mean, those are the fears that you have. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this is real? We get so caught up in the what ifs that it stops us from progressing. It doesn't even seem like it's worth the risk because what if? So here's what we're gonna change. Switch what if to even if. Those are the 2 words, even if. Now that I just gave you that secret phrase, you better not be leaving this video because I got more for you. I'm gonna show you how we can implement this even if mindset. It's gonna be a game changer with your battle with OCD and anxiety. So we don't wanna let those what ifs hold you back any longer. Like, let's conquer this thing together. So for example, if you're worried about losing your job, shift your mindset to even if I lose my job, I will have the skills and resilience to find a new one. This shift empowers you to face your fears head on. It almost sounds like a little bit of reassurance, but the way I kind of see it is actually you're building motivation, you're building confidence. Each person's going to experience this a little bit different. For some, it might be that is totally a compulsion. And other people, it's like, no, that actually builds a lot of motivation in my life. What if I have a chronic condition? No, even if I have a chronic condition, I will still choose to live a fulfilling life. What if my partner leaves me? Even if my partner leaves me, I'll continue to try to find happiness and love again. What if I make a mistake at work and I lose my job? Well, even if I make a mistake, I'll learn from it and figure out what I'm gonna do about the future. What if I never achieve my dreams? You know, even if I never achieve my dreams, I'll find new passions and goals to pursue. What if I can't ever overcome my OCD or anxiety? Even if I can't completely overcome them, I'll learn to manage them and live a fulfilling life. What if I relapse in recovery? Well, even if I relapse, I'll continue to seek help and I'll learn what I'm supposed to do again in the future. You see how this works? You see how it can kind of feel like some reassurance? It's not to be used as something you have to say every single time you say what if. It's to build some strength and then do something about it. It's also to remind yourself that life is not over. If the thing actually happens, we move forward. We can live a fulfilling life, even the big catastrophes. You see, I was in the midst of my own battle with anxiety a while back. I felt like I was trapped in this never-ending maze. But then something incredible happened. Literally just one day, I decided I need to embrace this even if mindset that I'm teaching people. Even if things were tough, even if my heart was racing, even if I felt anxiety, even if I could never figure this out, even if my business was ruined, even if I was able to just surrender to it all. If all the catastrophes happen, whatever my brain came up with, even if, I'm still gonna hang out with my family. I'm gonna figure out another career. All these catastrophes that our brains come up with, I'm gonna do it. So what I'm really doing is I'm accepting the possibility that the catastrophe in my head possibly could come true, even if it's 0.1% of a factor. Even if I got shot off into space and I got lost in the space with my spacesuit on. Is that even likely? No, probably not. But I'm gonna say even if, I'm gonna enjoy the stars that are around me. I realized from my experience, I didn't have a choice because anything can happen. I needed confidence that I could handle it. That's what this is all about. Build confidence. You can handle hard things. You can. It seems impossible at times because the catastrophes feel so big. How can I ever accept that? It doesn't just apply to the small things. It could be anything your brain comes up with. I know what you're thinking. This doesn't apply to me. You know why I know that you're thinking this way? Because that's what OCD and anxiety do. Make you feel isolated, make you feel different. Yeah, but if I get in that car crash? Yeah, but if I really did act out on my thoughts? Yeah, but no. Let's let a thought just be a thought. But I can't go to jail. That would be horrible. Yada, yada, yada. Woo, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, do. Yeah. Even if. Because right now, you're living life right now. Let's live life right now. Not in the future. Not even the even ifs. We're living life right now. Because what it really comes down to is our brain's going to come up with the wildest of ideas. But they likely don't come to fruition. You know what? I don't ever use that word. That's a strange word. Fruition. Fruition. But if they do, we are prepared. our brain can actually have something to solve, and then we can move forward. You know what happens if we don't really accept this reality? The reality that we don't know the future? When we don't do that, it causes sadness, depression, anxiety, because we're not living life in the moment. We're preparing for the future when nothing's even happened. The brain can say whatever it wants. It can make your body feel whatever it wants, but you're gonna stay on the path. You're gonna enjoy life. You're gonna do what is best for you. Move forward in your values. The what ifs in the future mean nothing unless you make them mean something. That's why we're switching them to even ifs. You're not accepting that it will happen. You just don't know the future, man. Sometimes I say man to my girls. They're like, I'm not a man. You're living life right now. That's what matters. What are you doing today that's worthwhile? What are you doing that's gonna make you feel joy? Who can you help? Who can you serve? What can you do to show love to somebody else? What can you do to show love to yourself? Let those thoughts stay thoughts. Maybe, maybe not, is always a great phrase to let your brain know you mean business. You're not giving in to these threats. Don't rob yourself of life based on a complete guess of the future, and have confidence that you're gonna rock this life no matter what. Think about that on the other side. If I bought a lottery ticket and I'm like, you know what? Millions of dollars coming my way. I'm gonna go buy that car. I'm gonna go buy a yacht. I'm gonna go buy a mansion, blah, blah, blah. I got this money in the bag. Guess what? You don't have the money. Why are we acting like you have the money when you don't have the money? That's what we're doing with OCD and anxiety. Stop acting like it's already a problem or like you've already known the answer, because you haven't. We're living life right now. You live with what you have, not what could be. Let me help you live the life you wanna live. I teach you all the OCD treatment tips in my Master Your OCD course, step-by-step treatment strategies, how to level up your life in recovery, how to keep it going. I'll link that down below. Tell me what your what ifs are with OCD, and tell me what you're gonna do to change it to an even if down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.